What's up, Wolverines? I'm Michael Valdez.
And I'm Anthony Ferrer, and welcome to a new edition of WBLN.
Last week, Belen welcomed the class of 2031. We congratulated them on this great achievement. But one may wonder, how does one get into Belen? Danny Diaz brings us more.
Belen is a prestigious institution known for producing individuals of high intellect who become successful. As being one of the top schools in Miami-Dade County, this implies to get in is not that easy. But what is it like? Mr. Thomas de Quesada brings us more.
The process is about evaluating the candidates based on a number of things. We're having them take the entrance exam, as we always have. We're also looking at their grades. In the 9th grade, we look at teacher recommendations. We're happy to receive recommendations regardless of the grade level of the applicant. And then we have an interview process that Dr. Espinosa started as admissions director a few years back, and we've continued with that process. We actually meet with every single one of the candidates during the admission cycle so that we can really have them get to know us and then answer any questions that they may have about the Belen experience, and also to get them excited about the possibility of joining us in the fall. Typically what we ask of the students, and obviously there's a lot of pressure that goes into it, so we want to put the students at ease. I know that a lot of the students do take prep courses along the way, but what we're asking them is to perform at or above grade level in most situations. So that's typically where we want our students. It's more competitive than ever, and I think there are a lot of different factors for that. Belen's in a really strong place. Belen's programs are second to none. Under the leadership of Father Woolley, there's been this great vision in place now, and building on the work of past presidents and past administrations. So because of that, it's generated a lot of enthusiasm. Additionally, the Step Up Scholarship that's now available statewide to families has really helped to create more demand. So our applicant pool was actually up this year by a considerable margin. So we're unfortunately, from an admission standpoint, it's a great problem to have. But unfortunately, we're having to say no to more families or place more families on the wait list given that demand. It's competitive, right? You have a lot of great kids that really want to be here. But given the number of applicants, unfortunately, we can't say yes to everyone. So we do all we can to evaluate each and every single candidate based on their gifts and what they would offer Belen. And again, for us, it's a really exciting process, and we're blessed to be a part of it.
For WBLN, I'm Daniel Diaz.
Wolverines, don't forget to turn in your sold raffle ticket subs for a chance to win a prize. We will be raffling off gift cards to your favorite places, like the campus store, Chick-fil-A, and more. The winner will be announced at the end of every week as we lead up to Belen Tombola. Let the fun begin, and good luck, Wolverines.
Presidential candidate Nikki Haley is set to participate in a CNN town hall Thursday. The former South Carolina governor and former U.S. ambassador to the UN is hopeful this will give her an advantage over Donald Trump in the 2024 race. This just days before the New Hampshire primary. New Hampshire's primary electorate has the most moderates and independents than any of the early voting states on the GOP calendar. The state's governor, Chris Sununu, and Haley supporters said on Fox News last week that he predicts Haley would finish, quote, strong second in Tuesday's primary. Thursday's town hall will be moderated by CNN's Jake Tapper.
Tomorrow is the last day funding for a segment of the federal government. That's unless lawmakers can prevent a potential government shutdown. It would affect military construction, veterans, transportation, the Energy Department, and more. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says his chamber should be able to vote on and pass a stopgap measure today. But the sticking point is that House Republicans want to address migration first. Senators are working on a bipartisan immigration deal. The trouble is crafting one with enough support by tomorrow night.
What's up, Wolverines? I'm Tyler James, and here's your sports for today. Our Wolverines soccer team beat Terra in their senior night game 2-1. Goals were scored by Andres Bertorelli and Eduardo Poleo. They take on Ransom on Friday in their last game before districts. Our varsity basketball team takes on Cohia at 7:30 and hopes to end their losing streak. Make sure to pack the house. Now on to the pros. Your Miami Heat took on the Raptors yesterday, and it wasn't close from the start, losing 121-97. Gary Trent Jr. and RJ Barrett led the team with 28 and 26 points. The Heat take on the Raptors on Friday and hope to bounce back. The University of Miami took on Florida State as well last night. fought till the end but ended up losing 84-75. FSU was led by both players coming off the bench in Cameron Corhen and Primo Spears. takes on Syracuse on Saturday at 12 p.m. Lastly, your Florida Panthers lost last night 3-2 against the Red Wings. It came down to the wire in overtime, but Dylan Larkin scored while the Red Wings were in power play to seal the game. The Panthers hope to bounce back after a 3-game losing streak when they take on the Minnesota Wild on Friday. That's all your sports. Now back to the guys at the desk.
Thanks, TJ. That's all your news for today. Don't forget to stay safe
And stay golden, Wolverines.